That's the only thing. Anyway. But you know what I've noticed? See all those CHP things? I've noticed all those CHP stands are like popping up everywhere. There's one in Orange County. There's one here in LA County. I saw one off the 60 freeway being built. Very interesting concept, right? CHP is getting like some state. Anyway, I got to get back to the topic. So, I was talking about financial literacy. This is financial literacy part 3. To sum up what financial literacy part 1 was, it was talking about secured loans versus unsecured loans, which one you should get. I recommend the secured loans because you put the money up front. That means you need to have money to spend money. You know, pay to play as they call it. You keep your debt at a reasonable mark if you can't pay your bills or if something bad happens. Financial literacy part 2 is talking about the different types of money and resources. So there's fiat currency, which is your dollar, which is your euro. Then there's precious metal, which is God's money. You got to have gold, silver, palladium, platinum. And then, of course, the resources, like a commodity or a business that you can either get both with. And then, of course, I was talking about the cyber money, which is like the digital money, the cyber currency, the cryptocurrency. You know, it's good. I mean, it all works out. But number 3 would be the futures market, right? The bonds, the stocks, you know, all that. You know, and I'm not the best. I really don't know everything. And I don't have a lot of investment in the stock market right now because of just the way things are. But eventually, you know, it's going to change. I'm going to start investing a lot more. Thank you. Nice triumph. But eventually I will get into stock market, the futures. I'm going to invest in some tech companies. I'm going to invest in some electric car companies, some green companies, some hemp companies, you know, cannabis-based companies that are doing really good. But as of now, no. I know there will be one more fall, and there's going to be a big one coming, the crash, probably in this year, if not in the springtime of 2021. There's for sure another crash coming. Once that crash happens and the stock market crashes again, then I'll probably start investing a little more and stuff like that. Right now I'm saving for that time to happen. Excuse me. Oh man, I got gas. Oh, we got burp. Got a gas. I got a burp. But yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to make financial literacy part 3, and it's probably my final part to it. Futures market, man. Be careful with the stock market right now. As you see, when the stock market was created in the 1800s, it was a reflection of the economy. Okay, so a little bit briefing. When the stock market started, it reflected, it's for businesses that are private that want to go public so they can earn capital. That's all it is, stock market. So if I own a company and I needed more money, I can invest in opening myself publicly, and then people will start giving me money at a single share cost or a stock cost. Then people start pouring in, right? And they start, oh, I'll buy 1,000 stocks at $1 each. Well, it's $1,000 they're investing in me. So the stock might go up from $1 to $2. So there is a problem with that. It's called the pump and dump. The pump and dump is where a lot of people, they come together to pump into the stock market, to buy, to prop up that number so they can, oh man, look at it, it's going up. And as soon as they get to a certain number, they dump it because they know, oh, this is a volatile stock. So be careful of the stock market. Now I will say, there is a volatility stocks that you can invest money in the stock market on the volatility of it, as in on how volatile the stock market or the economy can be. So you can actually invest the other way. You can invest in, I think the stock market or the economy is going down, and you can actually make money in that. So people did make money when it comes to that aspect when we had that little micro crash in March and April. Now I do have a 401k and all that, and that's invested in the stock market. That actually was reflected, you know, so I did lose money off that, but eventually in the long run I'll gain more. So yeah, I do have some money in the stock, but not as much as I want, not as much as money I need. But what I am going to do, in probably in a matter of years, probably by the end of this year, I'm going to pull all the money out of my retirement, which is a couple thousand, not that much. I'm going to pull all the money out of my retirement and invest into the aspects that I'm talking about, either in secured loan, into precious metals, or into a commodity, into a resource, and to build myself, expand my portfolio and get another stream of income. But will I invest more in the stock market? Not until that crash happens, and it will happen. I guarantee you, YouTube, it will happen. It's going to happen. You can see it right now. Just so you know, the number one debt in the United States is student debt. And the problem with student debt is there's not enough jobs to go around right now. So the EDD isn't going to cover everyone. Everyone just lost $400 every 2 weeks because the $600 a week cut down. So from $1,200 now they're only getting $800 extra. That's going to be affected. That extra $400 that could have gone into investing, into paying off their student loan quicker. But you know what? I'm telling you right now, YouTube, it's going to happen, and when it happens, it's going to be nasty. I truly think this is going to be a sad, sad holiday season for people. It's going to be a sad, sad Christmas. People are going to lose their jobs, they're going to lose their income. And of course, if I hedge my bets, I actually will have a really, really enjoyable Christmas. Not an amazing one, but a really, really enjoyable one. So, it is what it is. I wanted to make this one a somewhat longer video, but I don't know if you can hear me because of the whole, I'm traveling 60, 70 miles an hour on the freeway. But anyway, to sum it up, be careful with the stock market. It's not a reflection anymore in the 1800s when it was created. If you see the stock market's booming, the economy's not booming, that's a sign to tell you something. It's obviously not connected anymore, so just be careful. Be careful out there, okay? But when you see the stock market crash again and it's going to start leveling out, gold, silver, palladium, platinum prices will bounce up. The stock market's going to crash down. That's the way it works. Cryptocurrencies are going to also mirror what gold does, but I truly think the best bet is going to be silver. Being careful when you see the big crash of the stock market happening. Wait a couple of days, see what happens, and then it might go negative. Just to let you know, it might go negative, but it might be a good time to invest in the stock market, because once the Fed sees what's happening, the Federal Reserve will try to prop it up. Of course, that's what the Fed does. That's what the Fed's doing now. They're actually buying up. They're buying up bonds and stocks of national companies. So companies are becoming nationalized instead of private, which is very scary. But if you understand what's happening, then you can see the writing on the wall. It's going to get bad. It's going to get real bad. But anyway, y'all have a good one, YouTube. I will talk to you later. I will see what's happening with you later, and I'll probably be making some more videos. I am going camping next week or in the near future, so I definitely want to take my moto up and get I don't know if anyone can see this, but there's a fire over there. I don't know if y'all can see that. See that? There's a fire over there. That black smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Talking about the economy, there's a prelims. There's a fire happening in the economy, and it's going to keep on burning. There's also fire happening in the city of Long Beach next to this traffic, and it's probably going to keep on burning until the fire department or until the market corrects itself. But anyway, have yourself a good one. Be safe out here. Try to stay active on one wheel, okay? So deuces.